$5 bomb pots every hour and a $500 to $1,500 buy-in. I think they're allowing $300 for some buy-ins, and you can match up to 75% of the stack if you get felted. Got Patty Mac coming to you tonight, along with Lorenzo running the board. Sonny and Daisy back here chilling out. Paul dealing tonight. We have 8 players tonight. Seat 1 is Black Magic. Seat 2 is Mike. Seat 3 is Clay. Nobody in seat 4, so if you want to come out, come on out. Still got an open spot. Caleb in seat 5. Nick in seat 6. Andy in seat 7. Lane in seat 8. And Bobo's going to be sitting in seat 9 tonight. Going to be plenty of action.
Alrighty, y'all, we ready to roll.
Going to start the night off with the $10 bomb pot. Guys have 50 minutes left in the Flush Frenzy. Flush Frenzy is at $8,500 tonight. If you hit all 4 flushes, each suit, play both hands in your card and win the hand, $8,500. That resets at 8 o'clock tonight, goes from 8 to 12, 12 to 4, and 4 to 8 a.m. So come on out. If you like playing cash, give yourself a shot at the $8,500 Flush Frenzy. Well, looks like Paul's ready to go. First hand, again, is going to be a bomb pot. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight across all 3 of our live streams. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Going to throw 2 boards, 4 cards in the player's hands. They must play 2 of the cards in their hand with the board. You can use 2 separate cards on each board if they care to, or use the same 2 on each board. Well, Nick has the nut flush up top. Nice redraw to hit it on the bottom, too. If anybody has... Well, let's see what's going on here. Black Magic's going to bet with 2 pair. He also has a flush. See if he can make some of his magic happen. Right now, Nick is in the lead. So Nick's going to take the top board. Philly Mike has the bottom board. With the wheel. Black Magic's going to bet anyways. He's going to call the $75 bet. With 2 pair. Oh, Mike throws it down. Which I don't think changes anything except for giving Nick the full board. Nick's going to scoop. Philly Mike laid down the Winning hand. What is going on here? Bobo's going to try to take seat 7, but there's already somebody sitting there, Bobo. Go over to seat 4 if you want to move. Yep, hand 2 is going to be a regular Texas Hold'em hand. Nice to see a couple of new players and a couple of guys that haven't been around in a while. Looks like 4 going to the flop. Or maybe 2 going to the flop. All right, thanks, Kevin. Working on the video. We've had some lags in it the last couple of days, so hopefully we'll work through that. Kevin won the tournament today, I believe, right? Mike's going to raise it up to 30 with his pocket queens. A lot of folds. Comes back around to Black Magic. Calls with Queen 7 of spades. Mike's still in the lead, so any good sized bet probably pulls it down right here. Or not. Seven. Well, Black Magic's going to gift some chips away here. Mike's going to put the heat on him here. Raises to 160 or 150. Raise 140. Like that bet. I don't think Black Magic's going to be able to call, but let's see. With Queen High. He's reaching for chips, though. Nope. Lets it go. Mike pulls down a nice $334 pot to start hold'em tonight. Or that's hand 3. All right. Looks like we had Mike Kicker join the game, so takes that number 4 seat. So right now, you're going to see him appear here in just a little while. Got a nice full table tonight. Lots of action should be in store, so stay tuned. Love your comments. Bring some comments into the comments section. Dealer's choice already is going to be PLO 5 card. High only. All right, well, I'm going to let the cards speak for themselves here until we weed some players out. Nobody has a flush. Bobo does have 3 kings. Ace 10. Oh, Bobo does have the king of hearts, so he's going to pull it down if somebody don't think he'll fold that. Mike's going to bet with his Broadway. Oh, wait. Yeah, Bobo's going to fold because he's got to use 2 cards, so.
Well, they needed a flush.
Yep. So Mike takes that down with the Broadway.
You got my money, probably.
Hi, Camila. How long to your back, dear? Camila, you got to be watching Patty Mac's live stream, not this coming Monday, but the following 2 Mondays. We're going to have a Poker House Fort Worth employee live stream. All the Poker House employees are going to be playing, and I'm going to be dealing. So it should be a good time. Make sure you tune in for that, Camila, and everyone else listening. Should be a great time. We're going to have one more Patty Mac regular game, and then for 2 weeks straight, we're going to do the Poker House employees versus Poker House employees. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to encourage drinking and all kinds of shenanigans during the game. Well, several good hands here. Queens, ace, king, and then a 7-5 in the hand. Ace, king takes the lead in a hurry there. And he checked his ace, so he's not quite sure where his... Somebody has a jack. So he does win with 3 pair. Doesn't normally happen. Caleb loses with 2 pair.
Just 1-3 on
Yep, that's probably about what it's going to look like, Camila. Edom Ron says he's going to play. Said he's probably going to drink more beers than he plays, but he'll be in action.
We got time.
Should be a fun couple of weeks. Hopefully I don't mess anything up too bad by dealing.
Oh, my cards? So weird to have the lead all the way out here. Get in there. Black Magic.
Yep, 2 kings doesn't help anybody. This is a lot of times where we say first to bet wins, but let's see what happens. Well, Andy looks like Tom Cruise and Risky business there.
Got one through.
Caleb does bet and pulls that pot down.
Thinking about it? Oh, yeah. I had ace queen there. We're good. But if you raise, I was like, I'm shocking.
I figured you wasn't there yet, but I should have thought.
You had an ace?
Here's old Clay, conservative Clay. We haven't seen him in a little while. He's back, play tonight. That's because you're not in, buddy. Eastside Sean set in Monday night to commentate. Appreciate you, buddy. Brought a new perspective to the game, that's for sure. Well, Lane and Bobo are going to go heads up here. No aces here. Lane's going to keep the pressure on. Bobo, since he doesn't have a ace. Oh, man. Lane's going to call with king high here. Bobo thinks he's beat, but he's actually won. Nice size little $334 pot there for Bobo with pocket fives. Never think pocket fives would win on that board, but it did. Andy folded his ace four there.
Yeah, he's looking at the people too.
Yeah, he's looking at the people. You know me, he's still gonna win.
What did he do? Well, I mean,
That looks like Jasso Picasso in the background, one of our advertisers. Well, I've just been informed that there's a new twist and fun game tonight in this game. It's called the Knit Game. So you'll see people with dots on the bottom of their name on the bottom of the screen come up here in just a second, little red dots. And the one that has the red dot last is going to owe every player $10. So let's see if we can erase your dot by winning a hand. So let's wait and see if when we see those dots come up on the bottom of the board. Hard enough time trying to keep track of everything else back here by myself, and now they're going to add a new game to it. So no ace. So this once again is probably going to be first out to win. Well, now Black Magic going to turn the flush. Andy's going to represent the flush, I guess. Black Magic called. I don't know what's going on here. He shows the flush.
crazy how close it is, man. Very on money, man. Like you just raise your hand, you there.
Me? I don't know if you got the ace. You spend like you got it.
Well, there's my kicker. He's joined the gang.
What else would you be betting?
Game. The dots aren't showing up over here, buddy. Okay.
That's what I'm talking.
All right. I'm informed that in 10 minutes we'll see the dots by the players' names. Again, a new little game they're playing. Last one to win a hand owes everybody else $10. That should stimulate play a little bit. But I don't know if it starts from... Does it start from that point whenever they made it up, I guess? Not going back? Yeah. Okay, we think it's going to start around hand 12.
Damn, I got fights at a long time.
Well, we hope you'll tune in Saturday, too, because everything we've all been playing for here at Poker House Fort Worth comes to a head on this Saturday and next Saturday. It's the road to Vegas. Somebody on Saturday is going to win a $10,000 seat to the World Series of Poker buy-in plus $1,000 spending cash to get out there. And the following Saturday, another person's going to as well. So make sure you tune in. I believe we're going to be running at least the final table, maybe more than that. But tune in on Saturday. The game actually here starts at 3 p.m., so I would say somewhere around 5 or 6 we should be live. So tune in then. Make sure you tune in again next Monday for Patty Mac's live stream. And then again next Wednesday for Caleb's game. All right here from Poker House Fort Worth, right in Burleson, Texas. Never been out? Come on out. Fun place to play. A lot of great people, fun dealers. You're going to see all the dealers in action in 2 weeks, like we said, on Patty Mac's live stream Monday, the 16th and the 23rd. It's going to be Poker House employee versus Poker House employee, and yours truly is going to be dealing. So it could be a major train wreck. Tune in and see. Black Magic's got pocket jacks here. Lane just hits the flush. Black Magic turns over jacks. Lane shows flush for the flush frenzy, but he's only got 28 minutes left to hit the other three. Then it restarts over. Here's what we just talked about. The road to Vegas this Saturday at 3 p.m. The cash players are going to play it off. So if you were out here and playing cash over the last 3 months, you have accumulated, if you got 20 or more hours, you accumulated chips. And we're all going to play it off. There's probably about 6 guys that have 100,000, and the rest of us are around 30 and 40,000. So they're going to be a little bit favorites, but the rest of us are going to give it a shot anyways. And then the following week, all the tournament players are going to be playing. And yours truly has the chip lead in that one. That doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of good players right behind me. So we'll still have fun. Hopefully get a trip to Vegas playing the $10,000 World Series buy-in. What a dream for a poker player. Well, I think they're doing the thumbs up for their silly antic game, the knit game or something like that. So we're probably going to see it happen on the next hand. Again, last one that wins a hand is going to give the others $10. Greetings from Ukraine. Good grief. What are you doing in the Ukraine, Daniel? Hi, bud. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe there. Bobo has the lead right now. Black Magic's going to bet with his 8. Black Magic, well, Bobo's going to bet 25, which is probably going to make Black Magic go away. It does, so he's going to take that one down. Yeah, okay. That's funny, man. You got me, Daniel. You got me, buddy. Yep. Thanks for tuning in, friend. We always, when Daniel comes out and play, we tell him he looks exactly like Zelensky, President Zelensky. He could probably get away with it here. We'll have to get some nice hotels or something, Daniel. Tell them that they messed up your reservations, that we already told them they were going to be in town and everything. That'd be fun. Well, let's see if the next hand or so we see the little red dots. I'll explain that game one more time if you're just tuning in. It's a new game they made up tonight. Hopefully bring a little action to the game. Not that they need any, but I didn't see what this hand was, but I'm thinking it said PLO 5 card again. Maybe Congress, who knows? Yeah, high-low. Daniel, I don't know if you were on when I was saying that, but for not next week's Patty Mac live stream on Monday, but the 2 after that, we're going to have the employees playing. Your favorite poker house employees are going to be playing, and I'm going to be dealing. So it's sure to be a train wreck, so make sure you tune in for that. Going to have to find a couple of commentators to commentate those. I'm sure we can find a couple of guys that would be happy to do that. Also, if you're out there and you want to become a commentator, please contact me. We need somebody full-time on Monday, so want to come out, give it a shot, tell your friends, tune in, and have some fun. We're getting that lag again tonight. Our internet just, I don't know what's happening. Hopefully don't freeze completely up like we did Monday. Two kings, aces. Mike bet 75 with ace, and he's got a nice flush draw with the spades. And he has the flush draw with the hearts, but the spades get there. Two, 8, 3, 4. It looks like Magic may have the low. Mike definitely has the high. Well, did Mike fold? No way did Mike fold. The flush. And Black Magic's going to pull this whole pot down? What is going on here? Oh my gosh. Philly Mike, what is wrong with you? The second nut flush he folded. Did Andy call? Hopefully. With a straight? Yeah, I guess he did. Wow. Heck, I think that was the second nuts, man. He had king. I guess there could have been a straight flush. Wow. Well, Philly Mike just gave them half the pot. So here we go with these little red buttons. So you see the red buttons there, and you see red dots by the people's name on the screen now. Where new game, if they win a pot, they throw in their button. The last one holding the button has to give everybody $10. Yeah, I'm calling all day, especially against Jay Smoody. Black Magic. Most people don't bet on the low, though, so I guess that's what Mike had the feeling, is that he had the high or something. I don't know. Well, here we go with their new game, the Nick game. So it's meant to punish those type players like myself, but that's why I play Monday, not Wednesday. My kicker in the game now raises to 20. Yeah, we did a little bit on Monday, man. I got rocked on Monday. I didn't see what happened there. Looks like Andy drug a pot. He did, because I see his red button is gone. So 8 players left in the knit game. Yeah, Janice was running hot. She had a couple of boats twice in a row, I think. I think she or DJ was the big winner of the night. I think she was because she never rebought. So. All right. Well, I think we have 6 going to the flop. 10 hits Nick and Black Magic. Nick wastes no time by throwing out 100. Mike calls with ace-3 and hits us 4 on the turn. He lays down the flush, but he calls with ace-3 for 100 and hits. Oh, brother. Tim, you do need to get out here, man. And he goes all in here, and he's going to take it down. Nick is like, what in the world? I just went and gave him hell for that, but good grief. He's off the list. It's fun to be back here and not out there sometimes. He is in the lead tonight so far, though. What's up, Chess Club? Bring some catfish over, buddy. Finish the last hour out with me. Bring some fried catfish and finish the last hour. Well, this is 2 people, and it's going to be the first to bet that wins this one. Well, no bets. And Kicker's going to bet his 3s. Caleb hit on the river, man. Kicker waited too long. Caleb gets rid of his red dot. So if you're just tuning in, the guys that have red dots left, the last one that has a red dot has to pay the others $10 a piece. So all the other guys that have no red dot by their name or sitting in front of them have already won a hand. Just a neat way to motivate more action. Like this game needs it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 going to the flop this time. Ace 6, pocket 7s. Caleb flops a boat. Let's see if, he's going to slow play this thing, see if he can get anybody to fire anything out, if anybody hits anything. Oh, he's got one on the line here. He's going to smooth call. Let Black Magic do the betting. If he bets again. No, he checks. So Caleb's going to make it look like he is missed some kind of draw, and it might work. I don't think so. I don't think Black Magic is going to call with just a 4, is he? He does. Oh, my goodness. Why? Caleb shows him the full house. Well played. Caleb throws his button in. I think there's 5 guys left with the red dot in front of them. Well, tonight's kind of flying by so far. We're already about 42 minutes into the game, and it's going pretty quickly. A lot of action so far. Indy is playing tight. Lays down ace-9. Lane will raise with ace-5. Lane's is suited. There's going to be 4 of them. And Clay laid down 6-9. Jack 10 is in the lead. Probably going to take it down. Well, so far, Philly Mike is at the top. My kicker's at the bottom, but those numbers can change any moment in this game, that's for sure. If you're just tuning in, you got Patty Mack here tonight, commentating for Caleb's 1-3 game. Been a lot of action already. And they've added another fun little twist tonight where if you see a red lit up dot by somebody's name, that one means they have not won a hand yet since the game started. They started the game at hand 12. And the last one that has a red dot is going to owe all the other players $10 a piece. Two 8s, Nick and Black Magic. Black Magic, 10-8. Okay. Lane has 7-6. 10-7 for Caleb, too. He might call with the gutter. Who knows? He does. My kicker calls with 2 hearts. There's the third heart on the board, which gives my kicker the flush so far. Yeah, the 10-2. The Doyle. He is going to take this hand down with the flush. And that's going to put him on the board for the Flush Frenzy. Oh, he's saying there's 6 minutes left, so. And he gets rid of his red button. So I think there's 4 or 5 left with the red button. We should have made a game tonight. Who's going to have the last red button, and what hand are they going to? Is it going to be revealed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red buttons left. The other 4 have won a hand since they started that red button game at hand 12. Pretty fun little feature. All right, 2 players, ace 6 and ace 3. Neither of them hit anything on the flop. That does not stop Black Magic from throwing in all of his chips. So he is the first one all in for the night. Lane call with just an ace. No, he's going to let it go. Shows him nothing, but his nothing was higher than Lane's nothing. Well, dealer button choice again. Pot limit Omaha. Probably only 4 cards on this one. High only. Well, who's everybody out there cheering for tonight? And where are you cheering from? Saw President Zelensky tuned in earlier, took a time out from the war and chimed in. High only here. My kicker has a sweet hand. Spade. Redraw with the queen high. And he's got 2 pairs, so he's got all kinds of outs. He's only calling 10. Well, who's got an 8? No one? There are 2 diamonds out there too, though. Nick has the best draw on that, and then he hits it on the river. So Jay Smooth will bet with a queen high. Nick's going to pull it down with his ace high flush. Well, here's some of our Poker House tournaments. This is the guaranteed lunchtime free roll every single day of the week out here at 12 p.m. $0 gets you in, 10 for 10 or 35 for 35 with $25 rebuys if you go bust, and add-ons at the break. Come out, join us for lunch. And some of our new weekend tournaments, $3,000 guaranteed free roll with a bomb pot on Sundays at 5 and Fridays at 6:30. Same thing, $0 gets you in, 10 for 10, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys, and add-ons at the break. Got tournaments twice a day now. Every single day. And don't forget to tune in this Saturday for our Road to Vegas tournament. You're going to see somebody win a $10,000 entry into the World Series of Poker. So you can say you know somebody that's going to go to the World Series of Poker and play in the $10,000 big buy-in.
I had a game on respect.
This bomb pot.
Oh, the gut shot. Yeah, I realized nobody should say, like, oh, donkeys. So, figured you had bottom pair at that point, you know. So,
Sorry about the delays again tonight. Something going on with our
and I was like, okay, so I gotta.
internet. King 5, Mike hits a full house on the bottom. 6, 7. He might drag this whole thing down right now.
Good bet, Mike.
He does.
I don't have to show. They have to go find out. Nah, Caleb was no problem.
Well, we're going to be on to hand 22.
You would come out and announce it. That's terrible. That might be your worst fold. Dude, Caleb, you know how many times I've been busted like that, though? You know how many times I've been busted like that? Actually, him. He busted me in a bomb pot like that. You get there, you gotta play. You can't get there. You know what it was? Okay, so the reason is I forgot there was a low.
Did I click that?
Yeah, even in a high, why are you gonna bet it and then get there? Well, no, now he knows I'm leading out. I'm about to lead out in front of him, but and then he's shipping his hand. I'm like, and I forgot the low. You bet it, and you get there, you better call.
All right, we're having some major freeze ups and losing y'all and going in and out. I apologize. Hopefully you can hear me again. Mike drug down that last hand and picks up pocket kings this hand. Caleb's going to come along with 8-6. Andy's going to come along with queen 8 suited. And Lane just comes along with ace 3 of clubs. Nobody's got twos, but Andy has 2 diamonds. Mike's going to push on this hand. Let's see how much he pushes. Thanks, Kevin. We just keep going in and out. We lost the chat for a few minutes, but we're back. It does. I don't know what's going on there. Boom. Hey, Bone, you already have your tickets for tomorrow, right? And there Andy hits the flush right there. It might get Mike in a little trouble if he doesn't get off that. It's hard to... he checks, too. Mike checks behind him. Another jack. Now Mike is probably going to be able to get off the hand easier because any 2, jack, or diamond, wow, he's going to pay it off. So Andy pulls down a nice $771 pot and gets in the flush frenzy. 3 hours and 54 minutes left for him to hit 3 more.
First flush of the hour. First flush of the hour.
Walk back in. Yeah, I thought you
were. No, I had pocket king.
Well, we still got 4 players that I thought Nick drug a hand a few minutes ago that have the red button. I know Nick. Yeah, Nick won a hand a few minutes ago because he had the flush. So I don't know why he still has a button. Nick still has a button, and he... DC hands don't count, I'm informed, so... I don't know if it's only on Hold'em or Hold'em in the pot. The other one. Wow, Nick's going to raise $60 with 6-2 off. He might get away with this, too. No, old Bobo with his pocket 4s is going to call here. What's up, Rhino? Rhino, who's supposed to be back here working, is out there playing in the tournament now. We'll grind out and get back here. All right. All right. Nick does hit one of his 2s, and he bets 80. Bobo's going to come along with his 4s. Can he come one more time? Nick bets 120. Bobo's probably going to get rid of it at this point. Or is he? He might feel like he has a read on him. Nope. He's going to lay it down. Or is he? No, he calls. He's got some kind of feeling. Uh-oh, but Nick hits his 2 pair on the river. Wow, how could that come out any crazier? Bobo's gut sense was right, but Nick hits his 2nd pair on the river. Wow. This game is crazy. Well, either way, Nick's going to get his button removed, so he's not going to have to give $10 to everybody. I don't think Bubba's going to let... Yeah, he doesn't lay it down at this point. If he called all the way down, he's going to call again. Wow.
Is he the last one with the nipple?
Unbelievable luck for Nick on the river.
I thought he was
Flattens Bobo. But I'm sure he's going to reload. Still got his red button. There's only 3 players left. I don't think Clay has even played a hand yet tonight.
Yeah, like 3.
Wow, Nick. That was sick. But give it to him for continuing to push. Indy's got a mountain of chips over there. He's a chip leader for the night so far. He's up 565. Lane's down 394. Daisy May, come here.
What's the delay back here?
He's not coming back, babe. Lay down. All right. We're on to hand 24. My kicker's got a pocket 5s. Raise it to 15. Lane's got ace, queen, and diamonds. He's going to pump it up to 60. Bobo folds. Black Magic folds. Or no, I take that back. Black Magic called. Sorry, guys. We're way behind on this. And my kicker's 5s are going to hold up there, it looks like.
That's it. It'd be a restart. I want that seat. Oh, no, there's still 2 left. Or maybe you put 40-40 with him. So it restarts about that? I thought he's just out. It just keeps... No, there's still 2 nipples left. The one that's gone.
All right.
Yeah, so Lane has one.
Looks like Bobo's still out. I believe he went to rebuy, but we'll see.
I want my money back. Who called that?
Well, no great hands here. Clay has the best hand so far that I see. King 10 versus King 7. Lane's got ace 9. Mike folds. One of my favorite playing hands right now, Queen 9. It's getting noisy out there. Pocket 4s helps no one, but Clay's going to come to life and bet he's going to drag it down with the King high. Throws in his red chip, which I think leaves just Bobo. Bobo and Lane, the last 2. Lane's at an advantage right now because Bobo's not even in the game. The Lane drags the pot, then Bobo's stuck paying everybody $10. There go the cards. Speaking of the cards, if you weren't with us earlier, tune in next Monday. Well, I'll go over these real quick. Black Magic, Andy, and Bobo are calling stations along with the aggressive people at the top. Mike and Clay. Clay's the biggest nit, played the least amount of hands, I can guarantee you, but he just won that last one. What I was saying before that, if you just tuned in on Patty Mac's Monday live stream, next week's going to be a regular game, but the following 2 weeks we're going to have Poker House employees versus Poker House employees, and yours truly is going to deal. So there's sure to be train wrecks in the next 2 weeks, so make sure you tune in to Patty Mac's live stream on June 16th and 23rd and cheer for your favorite Poker House employee. Should be fun. We got old Black Magic raising up 65 with King 10. Lane's going to call Queen Deuce for 65. Hits no one, but let's see if one of them bluff at it. No, they check, and Black Magic does hit the 10, so he is going to bet. Lane should be able to get away from that pretty easily. He does. Well, if you've never been out to Poker House Fort Worth, we'd love to invite you out here. Social Club, Card House, $10 gets you a day membership. $30 gets you a month membership. And if you're a veteran or a first responder, you get a free membership. Do have live cash games going every single day and tournaments every single day. Come on out, give it a shot. Poker House Fort Worth in Burleson, Texas on 174, right next to the Walmart. Can't miss us. Well, Black Magic picks up Ace King, raises it up 45. There should be some fireworks here because Mike's going to raise and Black Magic's going to probably turn around and go all in. We'll see. See if anybody else comes along around for the ride. Nope. Back around to Black Magic. Let's see if he just calls or if he goes all in. Looks like he's just going to call. No, he does go all in. That's what I thought his move would be. So he is all in again. Let's see if they decide to run it once or twice and see what happens. It's got to be bigger than a $483 pot. I thought Black Magic had way more than that. Yeah, this is way more than. There we go. It starts adding up more. Okay, says 571, so let's see what happens here. Black Magic is all in. Just turn around looking for more chips, but he's out of them. All right, they're running two full boards. Mike wins that one. And he, unless he hits a jack, Mike's going to win them both.
Oh, that's next ball.
So he takes down the $571 pot, which Felt's Black Magic.
What was the third boy? I think everybody folded your out.
He may be back. You see a red dot by 2 players' hands. They did a little side game on starting on hand 12. The last one that wins a pot has to pay everybody $10. So the only 2 left are Bobo and Lane, and Bobo's been out probably 7 hands or so now. So Lane is definitely at the advantage.
Oh, it's only a 4. Is it still ultimate last or just okay?
Looks like Black Magic has reloaded. Yep, 300 more, it looks like. Well, look at these custom wood boards. Father's Day is right around the corner. Why don't you give Shane Rotterman a call at 972-467-8680. Get Dad one of these awesome custom wood boards from Shane. Man, they are beautiful. Any father would love that. 972-467-8680. Give Shane a call and get one of these custom wood boards for your dad or mom or grandpa, anybody else, or your sports fan. Look at those. Braves, it doesn't have to be their name. Awesome looking wood boards. And if you're in need of some photography, give Hasso's Picasso's a call. Give Christopher Hasso a call at 940-447-2578 or JSOCR2199 at yahoo.com. Hasso's Picasso's Photography and Studios. Give Chris a call. 940-447-2578. Great time to get those senior picks done or graduating. The live stream hopefully hadn't ended, has it? Now we're back. And it looks like pizza has been delivered. Or at least to a couple of guys. I don't know what's going on here. Must have missed a hand that my kicker pulled down with 5-3 off. Okay. Looks like a dealer choice high-low.
But the 215 puts him all in and him all in. And in Pack, you know him, he just called for $5. So he calls, so I just called for another one.
Gonna be Congress.
No, I was like, hell yeah, baby. Yeah, good.
High-low. Five card. They got to use 2 of them in their hand.
Let me bet 90 you when you go. I want a pizza.
All right. Looks like everybody's going to play, I think. Well, speaking of the Black Magic man,
all my magic ran out apparently.
He's in the commentary room now. She's scared of everybody. Well, sit down, man, and tell the fans what was going on out there tonight.
All right, that's easy.
Well, we're joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Black Magic, J Smooth Smoody. I don't know. The guy's got more names than anybody I know. But here he is in the booth with us, Lorenzo.
What's up, guys?
What happened tonight, Black Magic? You're still in the game as far as we see right now.
Well, you know, things happen. Things happen. I had to gamble a little bit. Got caught up, ego calling things, you know.
Yeah, you had one good bluff tonight with your ace, and Lane couldn't call you on that one, I remember.
Yeah.
Others, you had pretty solid hands.
Yeah, bad positioning. You should have seen a hand with Mike. Queens versus ace king.
Yeah, that one. But you also got him to lay down his flush, too, when you bet.
I think he's still tilted about that one.
Yeah, I gave him a little hard time on that one.
Yeah, you know what I should have did? You know, I should have made the call for 100. Would have had a better run out with the diamonds than just shove over top right there. Put him in a tougher position, and plus, if we run the board twice, I still get there with the diamond.
God, I was shocked that you didn't win one of the two there.
You and me both. You and me both. That seat right there, that one seat. Oh my God.
I think everybody else would have done what you did too, because I saw when Mike raised, I said that Black Magic's going to come back and go all in, and you did, and he called. So
yeah, I had to. I didn't have too much behind on that one.
No, just bad luck.
Yeah.
So is Lane going to win his first hand here? Oh, this doesn't count for the dot though. So Bobo left for a while. Did he come back?
Yeah, Bobo came back.
Okay.
He had to figure some things out.
There he is. Well, that red dot game seems pretty fun.
Oh, it is.
It's down to just Bobo and Lane right now. Because they told me it doesn't count if it's on the dealer choice button. It only counts for Hold'em, I guess, or maybe bomb pot too. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for my money to get back, and
Are you going to get back in?
I'm getting back in the game. You know.
Okay.
I'm definitely changing seats this time.
Yeah, I saw you move to seat 4. I thought I saw your name on seat 4.
Yeah, that seat was close.
My kicker, I guess, hops over into your seat.
Yeah.
All right, so we're happy we got a little time with you back here, though.
I appreciate you having me.
Yep. And if you want to see some of the people that you have seen on the live stream here, a group of us are going to be out at the Cleburne Railroaders game tomorrow night. Our very own Brad Allred is the commentator out there, and we're going to be out there to the game. So come on out and say hi if you go to the game tomorrow night. We'll be in suite number 2. Well, is this your demise right here?
It's one of them. It's one of them. It hurted so bad because I knew he had it.
Good drawing hand, but he's already got his hand made.
So that's why I just sent the call there.
Mm-hmm. Boy, Bobo got rocked on that 2-6 hand too that Nick had.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that was. He had a good read on him, but Nick got his second pair on the river. Well, Bobo pulls down a pot, so that looks like that's going to make Lane the one that has to pay everybody $10 at the table. Is that what he's doing, counting out his money right now?
I believe so. Yeah, he was like, that's a one hand I play an hour on the table.
Yep. Or does he know that he's the only one left with the? Does he know? I don't guess so.
I think he counts it out right there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Did he give it to everybody?
Yeah, that one seat is dangerous. I would never go back to that.
That's where I played last night or Monday night, and I got killed. And I played there last week and got beat too, man.
Yeah, it's the curse of the one seat.
But that same thing happened to me in 5 and 7 and 4. So.
Yeah, I believe I can play better off the 7th seat. Paul was telling me before the game started, hey, you might want to get back to 7. I was like, I want to try a little bit different. I want to fight for it, This flush frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a little bit too loosely than I like today, but I'm going to get back in there, tighten up.
Somebody got a flush right off the bat in the second hour here. I can't remember who it was. Was it my kicker maybe? 10-3, 10-2 or something? I don't remember. I think it was 10-2 of hearts, or maybe it was the last of the other.
Everybody agrees that he'll play for sure. Yeah, it doesn't affect anything.
And he's got a mountain of chips there tonight. He's playing pretty good. You got pocket sevens here. This may be your where it goes away.
No.
No?
I scooped the spot.
Okay.
Did I check it? Oh, God. I think
Yeah.
I got my own action. Yeah, I bet right here I scooped the pot.
20, throws out 20. Lane's gotten absolutely nothing, so he's probably not going to call.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my wife to come bring me my cash. Man, but negative 600 is beyond crazy.
Yeah.
It's been bad, man. Oh, God.
And he took 500 from me Monday night, so can't be down much.
Oh, no, I'm not down. I had to go in, the secret inventory.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
Dan Tran.
Yeah. I really wanted to see in the hand with the pocket. When I had pocket fives, it should be coming up soon.
Huh. I guess we haven't seen it yet. Is that the one you get felted on?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably coming.
Yeah, Lane turns a king. It was a girl's one.
There you go.
Yeah.
You wanted to see it. Here it is.
You asked and you may receive.
Yeah. You sure you want to see it again? There's some other guys that got decent hands, so they started the game back over. I like that. Might have to do that next Monday just for $1 or something. Pretty fun.
Oh, I was scared all the way into the turn.
King, queen. He raises 150.
Yeah, he just felt it there. He had to have a feeling. Usually those low pocket pairs stick. You can turn set.
Well, I mean, Bobo's got one of his outs right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
saying. One more. Crazy. Oh. Mike been playing pretty tight today.
Yeah. Except for the 1-3 called and hit his gut shot on the turn.
Oh, yeah, he's still sick about that one.
All right, you're cleaning off the glasses to get a better look at the cards. Can't get your money back yet, so it's already in there, dude.
No, it's already in there. No coming back. If I could have faded that king.
So he's got to call another $50. Yeah, there's no way he's going to fold for 50, and no way Bobo's going to fold for 50. So they're both going to come along.
Yeah, if I had those two fighting for action, then maybe we could have ran it twice.
Yeah, those two are two of the looser players on the table. So
Yeah.
That's really my question. I think
you got to feel good with your fives right now.
Yeah.
Who you pick on a win?
Me?
You pick him? All right. No. I'm picking Bobo. All right. Whoever wins. Yeah. That person wins.
Hell yeah.
And that was a beautiful flop for me.
Yeah, you're still ahead.
It was a beautiful flop.
Now you just got to avoid a king, queen, or an ace. Obviously, it doesn't happen because there's your king.
There's my king. I heard.
Yep, it happens to all of us, dude.
Yep, if I can fade a king there, scoop-tastic, you know? Let me go claim my seat. All right, guys.
All right.
Good one.
Good luck on the second half, bud. Thanks for sitting in with us.
Comment.
Back up. Well, there you guys, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Magic J Smooth Smoothie. The the man with 10 names. Had a rough night tonight, but he's been running good out here.
You're doing it for the knit button.
Yeah, I could do those races.
He says we will see him again shortly in seat 4. So we shall see him shortly in there. If not, we've got another player that wants to step in.
Y'all have a forward like race room? Is it a race room?
Yeah, no, you already saw your hand.
I didn't see it.
Next time.
He moved because every time he shuttle, I always shuttle. I reshuttle.
Access on you. There's no.
Good hand not to strut doing them. Purple Tito the shit out of you.
All right.
45.
We are on to hand 33 tonight. So far, Andy's the chip leader for this evening, and Black Magic is the biggest loser for the night. Still got about an hour and a half left to go, so we're just halfway through. So those numbers could change in a heartbeat. Bobo's playing with Queen 9, which has been one of my favorite playing hands lately. No good here. Lane's 10 is in the lead. Let's see if he throws anything out there, a little feeler bet or anything. Nope. Andy's going to throw the bet out there and might drag this pot. With a gutter. Nope. Lane's going to play with his 10. 4. Either one of them going to represent the flush. Well, will anybody represent the flush here? That's the only way Andy's going to win the hand. Even if he does, he might not get. Yeah, Lane's going to drag it with a 10.
You call chasing that? Like, not enough flush, not a flow. That, I'm chasing you down. No, net flush is chasing you down. I'm trying to get rid of the net flush. It's got worse and worse. I had 2 red cards.
Look at him. What do you think he got? Huh? He got worse than you.
Well, you can come in and say hello if you want to. We got another celebrity in the house that's joined the commentary booth tonight. It's guest night in the commentary booth. Our very own Hassos Picassos is in the house. What's up, Chris?
How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. A lot of action in this game. What are you doing? You playing in the tournament right now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I did tell everybody that we were going to be going to the Railroaders game tomorrow night. So Chris is going to be one of our people out there. Stop by and say hi.
That's right. That's right.
Going to be in suite number 2 tomorrow night cheering on the Railroaders.
Will there be a poker table there?
That's what I heard. Rhino said he's got a poker table there.
Oh, man. Trying to get us hooked, huh?
I don't think you can do any worse than what we already are hooked.
Hey, I wouldn't have it any other way. We got a great poker family here with this big group that we have, and I'm grateful for it.
Yep. And we got a nice ad there for you, too. Photography and studios.
That's right. Anybody else want to jump on board? Come on. All the cool people are doing it.
Yep. How's it going in the tournament so far?
I'm doing pretty good, but, it's poker. Anytime it could change,
Yeah.
How's it going?
That's for
game?
sure.
How's it going on this game? Any crazy annex that they do?
Not too much crazy stuff. Black Magic got felted earlier. He's out, but trying to get back in the game.
Okay. Look at Andy there with that big stack.
Yeah, Andy's doing pretty good. He's the chip leader for the night so far.
Okay. I have to remember that.
And he does have the lead here, too. He might get Bobo to give him some action here, and he does. And Andy's probably – oh, wow. Caleb has trip 2s in this situation. Oh, man, this might be a
flush draw out there, too.
Yeah.
Anybody? No, not anybody.
Nobody's got it yet. Nobody's going to get it. So Caleb will pull his hand down if Andy lays it down and doesn't hit the river. Wow. How does Andy? I mean, I guess the flush draw can get him off the hand, but he certainly doesn't see pocket twos.
I don't think he does either. He's going to fold. Boom.
The Asian sensation in seat one. Come on, man. It is nice to see my kicker back on the stream, and napalm.net used to root against him all the time. So nice to see you back in the chat box. Well, trip twos, will they hold up? They do. They're running two turns, and they hold up both times. So they added a new feature tonight, Chris, a little red button here. So we might do that next Monday. It seems pretty fun.
So tell me about the new red button.
So they're doing it where if you win a hand, you throw in your button, and the person with the button last has to give everybody else $10. I was thinking maybe $1 or $2.
That's whatever y'all want to do. I'm down.
That's pretty fun there. So
kind of like the 7 deuce the other night.
Yeah. So Lane and Caleb have already won a hand, and all the other guys still have the red button beside them.
Okay, I see it. So you have a lot of followers on the live stream?
Yeah, I've got a pretty good crowd tonight, and then it looks like some of Kickers fans are back.
Okay, that's good to see.
Yep.
I know my son started watching it now that he knows it's out there, and
oh, nice.
Yeah, just try to, we just try to get back,
Absolutely, we want to make sure everybody tunes in next Monday, but the next 2 Mondays after that, the 16th and the 23rd on Patty Mac's live stream, Chris. I think I told you, but we're going to have Poker House employees versus Poker House employees, man. And I'm going to deal. That's going to be a huge train wreck.
Yeah, well, I told them, too, if they needed more dealers, if they would train me, I would take a crash course just to help benefit them because I want to see that heads up right there close and personal, Well,
we're going to have fun, so.
Absolutely. And then let them talk their trash on the table.
That sounds like a better game Napalm just made up. Whoever gets the red button should be able to grab a handful of my kicker's chips. I like that game. I'll have to go out and recommend it to them, see if they say yes.
And you have to catch him when he's not expecting it because that's the only time it's going to be good.
Yeah. I'll go out and see if they want to go for that game. I bet all of them would except for my kicker, so probably it's not going to happen. Pretty good flop for my kicker here, though. Open ender. Andy hits his 9, and Mike has his 6s, so there's 3 pretty good hands there. Mike's going to lead out with his 6s and see where he's at. Andy is definitely going to call, and I suspect my kicker's probably going to call too. Yep. Four doesn't help anybody. Ace, nobody too. Andy's 9s are going to hold up unless he gets bet off of them. Yeah, she loves 11. The other one's kind of skittish. And once you start doing that, she'll never leave. She'll just sit there the whole time for you to do it. Andy lays it down. Mike's going to pull it down with his 6s. Because my kicker is definitely not going to call here. If anything, he might go over the top. Let's see. I don't think so, though. Who knows? Nope. Lays it down. All right. Well, man, we didn't mean to keep you from your tournament.
No, I'm going to get out of here.
I'm going to go over there and trash talk them really quick and tell them about the game that Napalm wants to play and see if they go for it. Be right back.
Everybody have a good night.
Yep. Thanks, Chris.
No, you do 6 is not. Not that you ought to pick them in there. What do you have? Top pair. Oh, yeah. No. On the flop. Oh. No, hell no. Top on the way. Yeah, he said he's coming back.
Well, good news, Napalm. They said yes. So we'll see if it happens.
True, yeah.
I haven't made my phone as black magic. Yeah. I don't know what his name is.
Well, if you're just joining us, thanks for joining us tonight. This is Caleb's live stream. You got Patty Mac coming to you back here with Lorenzo. Sonny and Daisy sitting in tonight. You just got a couple of guests come in the room here, too. We talked to Black Magic for a few minutes, and then we talked to one of our sponsors, Hasos Picassos. Just having fun at Caleb's live stream tonight. 1-3 game. Paul's dealing out there for us. Caleb's going to fire out 75 with his flush. My kicker has a flush, too. Jack high. I don't know how he gets away from this. He does not. He calls the 75. Another ace. Caleb checked. Oh, my kicker's going to bet. Caleb definitely calls. He's going to pull down the pot for 634. And he's going to get his name on the Flush Frenzy, which has 3 hours and 13 minutes left for him to hit 3 more. We have seen it happen here on the live stream, and we saw it almost happen on the live stream. So it could happen tonight. Still got about an hour and 20 minutes left to see if it happens on the live stream. Looks like we're going to play some pot limit Omaha here for the dealer choice. Well, what are we doing here? Looks like maybe Bobo moved over to seat 4. Black Magic is back in now in seat 9. Well, Bobo wins $18. Don't know if he went all in or what. We're getting some delays back here, so I apologize. Don't know if you're getting the delays out there too or not. Well, it says Caleb is our chip leader tonight. When did he hit a huge hand? He just hit a pretty good one against my kicker. But I didn't think it was that much. Well, if you're just joining us and you're seeing the little red dot beside some players' names, they made up a new game tonight where the last one that has a red dot has to give everybody $10. If the game ends, it starts over again. So we've had it once. Lane had to pay $10 to all the players, and we're in round 2 right now. Lane's definitely not going to be the one losing this time. He's going to get $10 back. I agree. Well, make sure everybody out there tunes in again on Saturday for the end of Road to Vegas, Part 1. The cash player is going to be playing in a tournament on Saturday at 3 to win a $10,000 buy-in to the World Series of Poker. And then the following Saturday, the tournament players are going to be playing in one. So tune in. I believe we're going to do at least the final table. But I think we might go live around 6 o'clock. We'll see. I'll get some more information. Stay tuned to our Facebook and everything for that.
Just seeing who I can bluff.
Not after this hand, sir. No, sir. Calling it.
Well, tune into our Facebook page to get the exact time or whatever's going to go on Saturday, but should be a fun day. Well, when you get knocked out of that, Napalm, tune into us. Or, I mean, when you win that, whatever. Clay's going to fire out a pretty good size bet here with Ace King. Let's see how many others are going to come along. Bobo throws down Jack 10. Clay hasn't played many hands tonight, though. 115 raise might just take the pot down. But Lane is in the hand, so he does call with his ace jack. And hits the jack right on the flop. Might be somewhat easy for Clay to get off of since he didn't hit the flop. Unless Lane checked it. Well, Clay did bet, I believe, 100, and Lane goes over the top. He's going to pull it down. Well, Lane wins the biggest pot of the night so far of $1,068, so makes a huge comeback right there, and that is our biggest pot of the night, over $1,000. We want to thank our friends at McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies for all your insurance and financial needs. Give Patty Mack a call. The market's been taking off pretty good, coming back ahead for the year. S&P just set a pretty good high. I think the last 4 years, the month of May was the highest the S&P's been. So give me a call and let's start investing for you. If you've got an old 401k, you've left a job or something like that, retired, left something behind, give me a call. Let's put it to work for you. Or if you've been wanting the life insurance and have been putting it off, give me a call and let's get you set up on something today. Patty Mack, McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies, 817-538-3494. I heard that's in the works. I think it's going to be called Poker House Social or something like that. Not 100% sure, but that is what I've been hearing myself too. Well, what's Andy doing here? He's going to go all in for $1,083 when KALUB raised with Queen 9 Patty Max hand, but Andy goes over the top with nothing but ace queen.
Get out of here.
Sure, if there's a vested interest there. Love to sell you one on him. You said he doesn't run very fast, so he might get run over in the parking lot. Who knows?
If he sits down for their over,
Come on, Hunter. You know where I'm at. Well, seat 9 is still open, but I'm pretty sure Black Magic's going to come back in and see if he can pull some of his magic and either make some chips appear or make them disappear again. Not sure. I hear you, buddy. Get it going then.
I told him too.
Or if he's under $80, you don't have to.
Sit back down. I said, you're still in the game. He said, yeah, that's fine. He agreed to it.
Well, Bobo's going to get some action on ace queen. Let's see what he decides to push. He's going to go all in with ace queen. I guess that's the new deal. If you get ace queen, go all in. Let's see what happens.
Play it out, man. You could have got more.
Yeah, somebody had my queen. I don't know about that.
And it's you two right now. If he doesn't come back before then,
He drags down the pot with ace queen.
that's what I'm saying. If he sits down,
Parking lot hand seems to be working the last couple. It's good till it doesn't. Well, looks like Mike's won the most hands. 6, okay. Lane struggled the most. Black Magic's played the most. Nick. I'm surprised about Nick being the biggest nit because I would think Clay hasn't played many hands. So,
If he, I'm saying if he sits down and still has
but he agreed to it. That's why I told him when he sits down, he's gonna.
but we'll believe what it says.
Right.
Yeah, he added back on for 1,000. He might have reached in his own pocket when nobody was looking. KALUB hits Jack 10 for an open ender. Bobo hits 9. Andy hits a 9-8. So 2 pair is in the lead. Andy's probably going to bet it this time. I don't see it going by again. Mike Hicker, what the heck he's going to bet with his 5s? Mike's going to call a 6-3. Andy must not have had 9-8 or he would not have folded there, I guarantee you. And Mike, I don't know what's going on here. Bobo's going to take the hand down now with his king 9. Yep. $50. My kicker's going to donate here too if Bo calls, which he does. Or he goes over the top, one of the two. And my kicker throws it in, so Bobo drags another pot.
Sure. I don't have that much shit. Oh, that's what
Question.
teammate Pop suggested that. Small? No, small. Fine. That's Shadow.
You got Straddle.
Shadow.
Well, he can add to his donation receipt there. $50. Well, camera's stuck there on Clay. He's had a pretty quiet night. Hadn't played too many hands. Waiting for his chance to take some money. Guys, we apologize about the lags in the coverage. I don't know if it's our Wi-Fi or what's going on. Looks like a couple of calls, and then my kicker looks like he's thrown out $50 here. Lane's going to raise with his sixes, and he's going to get my kicker off the hand again with sixes. Okay. Boys came to play tonight. I did see Black Magic back in the game finally.
I'm fine. You sure? Okay.
Computer overheating. Okay. You're the IT guy. If you say it, I believe it. But kind of not. Well, I think we're on another bomb pot here. Five slides up there. Ace. Looks like there's only one club draw out there. It's a small one, too. Or they're gone, I don't even know. Our graphics are running through so slow because of the delay. Hard to keep up. Looks like Clay and Lane are going to chop this unless they get bet out. I don't know what they have. Lane looks like he's got a small. Andy's got a flush. Lane's got a flush on the bottom. Clay has one pair on the top. This may check. Bobo bet 220. He's got, okay. I don't know what's going on. Why would there be three checks? Oh, Lane's got a queen. Queen 5. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, they would have queens and 5s with, but He has an ace kicker, so I don't understand it. Bobo takes it all down?
Card was wild and perfect for me.
Okay.
Brother wants to keep playing.
Yeah,
Keep the same stack.
Well, here we go with the straddle game. So looks like straddle, straddle, re-straddle, re-straddle.
keep the train going. The train going.
$80 shot.
Trying to talk Nick into doing it, but I don't think he's going to go for it.
Bro,
Nick folded pocket fives. Andy's got ace queen. Let's see what he decides to do with it this time. He's definitely going to raise it up to 100 and something.
everyone that wants to keep playing.
It's not a lot considering Caleb's already in for probably half of that or close to it. But he's only got queen four, so he's probably, well, I don't know. Don't let me say something. He calls with queen four. That's what I was saying. He was already in for quite a bit, so that wasn't much of a raise, but let's see what Andy decides to do here, or does Caleb bet? Try to steal the pot. He does. Nine gives them both a straight draw. Caleb does have a heart, just in case. Well, can Andy call one more time? He's got an open ender now. If he called before, he should probably call again. However, Caleb pushed the bet up to 150, representing the hearts, I guess. And Andy's going to throw it away.
Yeah. That's flop. That's flop.
Caleb's probably going to show him too. Queen. Yep, he does.
You said you weren't going to let him bluff you. No, I didn't say that. He did? He did. Said you were going to call him. He did. He did.
Always fun to show a bluff.
Always can never finish it. Good bet.
All right, we're on to hand number 46. Hand number 46.
I don't know. His flop, I might get.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight for Caleb's live stream. Don't forget, again, on Saturday, we'll be back for the Road to Vegas, first leg of the Road to Vegas. Somebody's going to win $10,000 seat. I don't know what the FF is, Tim. Oh, the Flush Frenzy, 8,500. Then we'll be back again on Monday night for Patty Mac's live stream. And then the following 2 weeks of Patty Mac's live stream, we're going to have Poker House employees versus Poker House employees. And yours truly is going to be dealing for them. So there's definitely going to be train wrecks in that game. I heard Ron's playing and may drink more than he bets, but we'll see what happens. Should be fun. Tune in. Cheer on your favorite Poker House employee. Coming up in 2 weeks, the 16th and the 23rd of June. King helps no one.
Almost the same.
Ace high is going to win it. Andy drags a big stack of reds.
Bring it back and then move it back.
What are you saying?
Aye.
Tommy?
No, bomb pot.
Get your bomb pop for the
$10.
GP, y'all. Bomb pop $10.
$10
And
bomb.
again, if you've never been out here to Poker House Fort Worth, we invite you to come on out. There's games for everybody, cash. 2 tournaments a day, free rolls. Fun staff, fun players. Come out. Social club, $10 a day, $30 a month.
We'll get maximum value.
Free sodas, water, beer. Come out and enjoy yourself for a day. Or a month, what the heck. Well, here's our 3rd bomb pot, I think. Nope, no food yet. Working on getting the alcohol license, and I've heard when we do, we might get some food, but chips, Slim Jims, and candy for now. Well, those are some pretty disgusting flops, but looks good for somebody there. Nick throwing some chips out with a flush draw and an 8. Never figured out why people bet on the flop, because it never ends that way. But getting the pot up, so $25 times 6 just adds another $150 to the pot. 9, 10. Ace and a 10. Well, that gives Black Magic the win on both. Nobody has a 10? Wow. I don't know if he's going to be able to bet that. Nick's going to throw something out with, I don't know, an 8? Wait, I don't know what's going on here. Got to check by Caleb now. I guess Black Magic. No, he hasn't folded. Oh, it's showing him to win 1, and yeah, he would win the top if he calls. It's hard to call. It's just ace high. Pair of aces. Oh, he's got 2 pair. Maybe he does call. Yeah, he's probably going to call. And Caleb folded. No, you got ace 3, buddy. You got ace 3 on one and 9-5 on the other. Did he just drag the whole pot? I think he did. Because Caleb folded. Or no, did he? I don't know. Yeah, I know. The delay is killing us here, man. We definitely got to try to get that fixed by Saturday.
Button's good. Wait, the button's right here. Yeah, but he never have his button. We just moved it back. Split up. DC.
Because they missed it. They missed it. They used it, but we were just playing this. That's right. It's not a regular bomb bar. All good. I mean, well, yeah, the I told him that he has one. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I thought he had fucking 9. Yeah, we had him on fucking 9. So, $3. Oh, there you go. Play fucking. Alright.
Let's go! Let's go!
That's not for the work. Just that one.
All right. Well, sorry, I'll try to keep you updated here between the lags, but it looks like Nick had the lead so far with King Jack, but no lead on the turn with the flush. All right.
Diamond flush.
The
Brian.
Bobo drags that hand with the flush. I think that's 2 for him, too. Not 100% sure yet. Looks like Clay's adding a little bit on, too.
Yeah.
Well, we're on hand 49, if you'll bear with us through this lagging, delaying. Looks like Lane has called 20. I don't know who bet the 20, though. Straddled 20? I don't know. The delay's really getting to us, guys. Looks like somebody bet $80 there. Yeah, my kicker bet $80. See if anybody calls here. Doesn't look like they are. Except for Black Magic. Calls with 8-5. It's a gut shot. Let's see what happens here. King of Hearts. Checking. My kicker bets 40 or 165. I didn't see that. And he's going to lay it down. Shows him 8-5.
Up that one.
I
God
did.
dang.
What are you doing, man? Dad doesn't like money.
What do you have?
Yeah, not you.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Why the fold?
All day. Your hand. That's your hand.
Well, we made it to hand 50.
Yeah, let him play.
Yeah, give that to me in the small blind. I'm cold calling it. You know.
Who's that in there? Lane calls 10 with ace king. Sure, he's going to pump it more than that. Okay. Nick raises. Lane's not going away with ace king, I assure you that. Probably going to go all in. He's definitely going to raise. How much is the question? I think he just let Nick know it's time to go away. Raise of 235. And Nick does fold. Lane drags down a $348 pot.
Have the button to count. Regular hand. Double black. Straddle. Straddle, Jace move.
Why do you shadow when you're away from me?
Huh?
Why do you shadow away from me? Never seen you shadow as much. Mike might be.
I think they're playing Hugo setting up around their post game.
Yeah.
It's not a live stream, it's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. Straddle 20. I did. Yeah, it is 20.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I think it's 20. I remember.
I told you, I told you. I don't fucking.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, he's going to have to wait in line, I guess. Because it looks like Nick's getting a massage right now.
This guy laughing. I know what he's got.
You never know what I have.
Well, 3 calls at 75. Lane has 8.
Negative.
But that's not going to stop him from firing $100.
I had 10-8.
And he wins.
Nine. Don't straddle. Don't listen to it.
Suited, you can't bet.
You only get like 2.
I don't care. I know you told me you can't squeeze it.
Clay. No, Clay do a 10. Go with the 20.
Well, we're on to hand number 52. Six, 5, 8, 4, 7, 6. 2. 7, 6 is going to win this hand. Unless somebody bets him off of it. Andy bet 150, but Trunk's going nowhere, and he's going to pull down the hand with 7, 6.
Oh, you got it. It's so bad.
Called him with 7 high there. Nice call. Dan might be right. Kicker drags a pop for 663 there. We got about 40 minutes left in the stream tonight. Thanks for everybody joining us. You're watching Caleb's 1-3 game Wednesday nights here at Pokerhouseftworth, Burleson, Texas. 9 players tonight. Paul Dealin, Lorenzo running the board back here. Patty Mac coming to you commentary. Make sure you tune in again Saturday for our Road to Vegas Part 1. Cash players are going to play for a seat to the $10,000 buy-in in Vegas. And then the following week, the tournament players are going to do it again for another seat. So tune in. Monday, we've got Patty Mac's live stream. And we hope you'll come out here and join us. A couple of good starting hands here. Bobo with 7s, Caleb with ace king, Andy with 9s. We might see an all in here somewhere or another.
You give me no respect. Two big blinds. You gotta,
Andy 3-bet to 130.
not looking at it.
Don't think Bobo's going to fold. He likes small pocket pairs. Ran up against him today with those. Caleb's probably going to push all in.
Oh my God.
Or at least a ginormous raise there. Andy, oh.
I thought you had card kicker. Oh, he called on. He's on me. I did not call.
Andy Deke like he was going to push in his chips and then stopped all of a sudden. So he waits that long, he's going to throw it away. Now, Bobo, he probably calls. I don't know. We'll see. Big hand here. This is going to be our biggest hand of the night, especially if Bobo calls.
Oh, a tournament. That's different. Cash? I hit you all day. I ain't bullshit. I'm not bullshit. I promise you. You can pick one. Oh,
This guy. This guy.
Bullshit. All right, pick up.
That's good. Just like sneak like flip.
That was sixes against aces.
Yeah, I think so.
When you call sixes against his aces and you hit the flush, count was six.
All right, Bobo is calling,
Well, I mean, too late.
or is he?
Yeah.
He's gonna call. He does. There they go. He's going all in, at least.
I think it's a flip.
It's a coin flip. $2,000 pot. Biggest pot of the night. See who drags this one down. See how many times they run it. Once or twice or three or...
Hit seven. Hit seven. Oh, he's got better than that. So I had 9. She's probably got like 10 jacks.
They're going to run it twice. It's already decided, I guess.
I got K.
All right. Somehow the pot shrunk, but it's still $1,924. Looks like there's some side bets going on. Who's taking who there?
I got Caleb.
He got all bubbles.
Who do you have?
Is it a scoop? Is this for a scoop?
Two boards.
Probably a chop pot.
Two boards. Uh-oh.
Oh, Caleb takes the lead in the top one.
One more board. One more board. Need help.
Caleb does take the top one.
What the fuck? All right,
And right in the window is an ace, so Caleb takes 2 pair there. Bobo is dead.
I would have won the first one.
Bobo's probably done for the night. I don't know.
What'd you have? Fucking 9.
Biggest pot of the night so far goes to Caleb, $1,924. I want to thank our friends at McLaughlin Insurance and Financial Strategies, sponsoring the big pot hands. You want to get a Roth IRA going? Want to just start saving some money? Get a plan going together for you? Most people might save some money, but they really don't have a plan. So give Patty Mac a call. Let's get a plan going for you. 817-538-3494. And let's get you set up. Caleb is running the show tonight. Up $1,700. Bobo's down $900. Black Magic's right behind, minus 658. Clay's down 527. Andy's down 436 now. He was up big time just a little while ago. That's how quick these things can turn. Lane's up 500 now. Doesn't mean that's how it's going to end, but we have about 30 minutes left, so we'll see what happens. Caleb is on fire. You're right, Napalm. Clay throws out $5 with 10-9. Let's see if that whole, yep, $5 going around. $5. So, nope. Back to Black Magic, and he just calls jacks with $5 or $3. Okay. Hits his jack right there on the flop, but Clay hits his 9-10 to make us flush too. This is going to be bad for somebody. Oh, did Clay check his flush? And Black Magic checked his jacks. So Andy fires out a bet with ace-6. This has to be a misread. Clay would not have thrown down his flush. Well, Black Magic does hit his full house. I don't foresee anybody else calling here. If Clay did, I don't know what's going on here. They have 4 cards in their hands and only 2 are showing up. So there's 5 cards in their hands. Weird. Yeah, I didn't even know it was 5 cards. There's only 2 showing up in the windows. So crazy night.
Yeah, but force your pairs. I think force your pairs. And that bet the flop.
No, got 24 minutes left. What time you start? One more DC game. Hey, just laps out. Lap long. So we don't have to take.
Black Magic does drag down that pot, so gets quite a bit of his money back there.
Maybe I'm a 50-50.
Looks like Bobo's retired for the night, so I don't know if anybody's going to come into his spot for 30 minutes or not.
I'm up this week, so that's what I said. It's the least amount I've seen you sit there.
It's not. No, I was checking off. Well, I still check it.
All right. No hearts on there, so Caleb takes the lead with his ace. He's probably going to drag it down because nobody else has anything. That was a quick hand. We'll move on to hand 55.
I had the diamond too.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing that.
What is that, regular 1-3?
Yeah, I'm losing this. You guys want to keep the net? Yeah, I'm down. Same game. It's the same thing. Same stack equally all that.
If you do come out to Poker House Fort Worth, we do suggest you bring a jacket or a hoodie or a sweater or a blanket because they keep it nice and cool out here for us. If you don't have one, we do have some hoodies for sale, $60 in the pro shop. Well, we've got Nick's. Looks like he's going to get froggy again. Let's see. He is with his king two. He might actually drag this one down unless Lane calls with his 6s. Or Caleb calls with his ace-8. He does.
Is he though? Is he though?
If I flop it, I don't flop it. No. I'm not. I think I'm gonna have it.
Caleb hits an ace, and Nick hits his 2.
Wow.
He's right. Behind.
Yeah, they'll notice, buddy. Our hoodies went up to $60, so don't know how many more hoodie giveaways we're gonna have. Might be hat giveaway.
Well, raise that big.
Yep. I'm sure they'll do layaway, Daryl. $5 a week.
Probably gonna do that. Take a 7. The nickname changed and name 7.
$5 a week, you'll get that thing paid off in 4 months or so. 3 months.
About 7.
They call it over.
6 to 7. I'm taking 8. I'm taking 8. Just throw out 1 to 9. I want to see my phone.
Well, we're moving on to the next hand. Couple of people with ace 9, queen 10, 9 8, and old Black Magic with 7 3 of spades. Ace 9s are going to take. No, Queen 10 takes the lead. My kicker flops the Broadway. Ace 9. Well, the kicker's going to try to get a little equity for his bet there. He's going to have Caleb and Mike probably come along. If Caleb doesn't raise. Yes, he does, and that's going to not be good for Caleb. Andy's trying to get a little FaceTime here. He folds. My kicker calls 150. Don't think Mike's going to call, but he may. Nope. Well, the jack does help Caleb a little bit. Oh, my kicker checked. A lot of things out there now. Caleb folds. My kicker pulls. Or did he? No, not yet. There's his cards right there. My kicker bet 250. Well, Caleb's thinking. He may think that my kicker's on an ace too, and they're going to chop with jack and 2 pair and a king kicker, but we'll see what happens here. Nope, lays it down. Good lay down. Yeah, probably. Flush draws, full houses.
The last one.
Well, looks like there's several callers for $10. Back around to Andy with 10-6. We are going to see a flop. Thought I saw somebody with an ace, but I guess they folded. Black Magic takes the lead with his 2-pair. It's going to be bad for him as nobody has an ace. Nobody else has any cards, so let's see what he bets. 80. Lane calls with a 4. Black Magic puts 50 in there again. He's going to get paid off. 2-pair. I don't know. I don't see any this time, but I don't know who won it again. Well, there's somebody. Looks, is it Clay that paid everybody that time? I can't tell. Looks like it came from Clay's area. Don't know if they're going to try it one more time. They've only got about 20 minutes left in the stream.
My ass. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I think that was Clay that paid them on that one. So that was probably means it was Bobo or Clay and Black Magic left, and Black Magic won the hand. So leaves Clay paying it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna play this game until they open it. Then
And we're on 2.
play this.
And 59. 9-10 is going to take the lead right here.
According to FLUSH. If they open a 1-2, if they don't, no. If they don't, you know, I'm just saying.
9-10 still in the lead. Andy not going to bet. Mike figures, what the heck, I'll bet. With my 10. 15. Surely Andy's going to call or raise with that. Yeah, he's going to raise. Lane's going to call with an open ender. Philly Mike's going to call. Andy's going to go to the river with the lead and keeps it. So we'll see what happens here. I don't think a 2 is really going to scare anybody. Going to try to get some value here. 60, I think. No, looks like more. 100 maybe. 150. Wayne's just Hollywood in here. He's going to pitch his cards in. Unless he decides to go over the top. Nope.
The first one. Hours. Cash or? Well, the first is hours, right? Yeah, I like 200 something hours. Yeah, you get the 100K.
Feeling like Mike think he has the lead here. Nobody betting on the king early.
Last and long? What do you? I have 100 hours. And
So he might pay Andy off.
No, 20. 28. How much? How whoever got the longest before win. Yep.
It looks like he's pushing it.
Right? Yeah.
Andy shows him 910, so he's going to take down that pot for $730. Nice size pot. 910. All right. We've probably got about 5 or 6 hands left tonight. I want to thank everybody that was able to tune in tonight to Caleb's Wednesday night game. Hope to see you back on Saturday for our Road to Vegas Part 1. Somebody Saturday night here is going to win a $10,000 buy-in to the World Series of Poker and a $1,000 spinning cash to get out there. We're going to do it again the following Saturday. So I hope you can tune in and join us on those. And then between there's Monday night's Patty Mac's live stream. Tune in with us this Monday night as well. If you're not doing anything tomorrow night, come out to the Cleveland Railroaders game and say hello to us. We're going to be out there tomorrow night. Come say hi to your favorite online player. Going to be a bunch of us out there. Say hi to Brad doing the commentary for the Railroaders out there. Six, 7, 3. 1, 6 there with Andy. King 6. Will he bet? Hell, I don't know what happened here. An 8. Andy still has a lead with his 6. I'm sure he's not proud of it. So Black Magic bets and takes it down. Yeah, he had a straight. Okay. And 5. All right. It's probably going to be the last dealer button of the night, so they're going to play Congress.
I realize. Thinking about that.
All right. Well, I thought it said Congress, But I thought Congress had 5 cards, so 4-card Congress? I don't know. I've been confused a lot tonight, so who knows what's going on. Well, there's still 2 hours and 5 minutes left of the Flush Frenzy 2 with $8,500. If no one hits it tonight, it goes to $9,000 tomorrow. $30 bets, and then Lane 3 bets it to 130. Is this pre-flop still with ace 10? 3? All right. Mike's got a nice flush draw. Lane has the low right now, so Lane, I believe, is all in. Mike's probably all in too. Lane is ahead on both boards at the moment. Most likely going to be a chop pot, but let's see. Yep, there's the heart right there that Mike needed. And then Lane's still going to win the low. H3, 4, 6, 8.
I'll save it for you. Don't worry. I'll save it. Don't worry. I saw. But I can fix it right now.
That's for him. That's for him to say how
I saw it. That's fun. Hey, no money.
Ready? We're getting down near the end, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we thank everybody for tuning in across all 3 streams tonight: Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Anytime you miss it, you can always go back and view it on YouTube, and I believe Facebook. Caleb's game. Find it on YouTube. Poker House Fort Worth, Caleb's game. Again, don't forget to join us on Saturday. Look on Facebook for times. I think we may just do the final table, so we're not exactly sure of the time yet, but my guess would be somewhere around 6 o'clock. On Saturday, tune in. You'll probably get a Facebook warning, and if you get it, tune in. Watch somebody win $10,000. One winner and one winner only in this one. $10,000 to the winner. Seat in the World Series of Poker. $10,000 buy-in. Every poker player's dream is playing in the World Series of Poker, and we're going to make 2 of those come true the next 2 weeks. And then don't forget to join us on Monday night for Patty Mac's live stream. And again, like we said, the 16th and the 23rd, we're going to do Poker House employees playing, and I'm going to be dealing. So tune in. They've got a couple of dealers named Trainwreck out here, so I might get that nickname as well. Definitely going to be some train wrecks in that game. Ron's probably going to be a train wreck and not even playing in the hand. So join in, have some fun with us. Join us again on Saturday. And next Wednesday night again for Caleb's live stream. This is going to be the last hand of the night. Bomb pot. Paul's going to mix them up and throw one more hand out there.
What's in the name?
All right. That could happen. Or maybe he's already talked to you and told you. Who knows? Last hand of the night. Bomb pot. Smoothie's making sure his cards get read, that's for sure. What do we got here? Don't know. A lot of players already have their chips racked up. Lane's got trip 9s on the top, so he's not going to go anywhere. Andy has trip 10s on the bottom, so he's not going to go anywhere. $10,000 bet for Lane there. Or $100 bet, 10,000 bet. $125 for Lane. What is Jay Smooth coming with? Nothing? All right. My kicker comes along. Andy pushes.
Maybe a king on the bottom board.
Oh, man, what happened? What happened? It's a mystery. I don't know what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we might come back in just a second to see what happened. Well, we're trying to get it pulled up to catch the last turn there, or the river. It may not happen, so do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Hope to see you again on Saturday. Trying to get it back up and going, see the stats and everything too. All right. Well, we don't think we're going to be able to get the last hand in, so we apologize for that. But we thank you again for tuning in tonight to Caleb's live stream. Hope to see you have all that stuff fixed and see you on Saturday. Thanks to our sponsors. Oh, wait. We think we might have it back. There it is. You're seeing Andy's dragging something because you know he has the 10s. Okay, so Lane folded. I can't believe Lane would fold. He had trip 9s, but all right, maybe he just didn't want to risk all of his chips, so Andy drug the last pot. See the final results here. A lot of calling stations, a lot of loose aggressive. Clay, Nick, and Mike were nits. Clay didn't play many hands tonight, that's for sure. Nick got lucky on a 2-6 hand. Caleb won the largest pot tonight. Black Magic played the most hands. Andy struggled and lost 27. Caleb won 10. Nick was the biggest net? Okay. Caleb won the biggest hand there against Bobo. Kings versus 7. Ace King versus 7. Another couple of pots. One over 1,000. 900. 831. Didn't see that one. The trip 2s for Clay, so that's a good hand. Luck distribution, Bobo 100%, yet he lost the most tonight, so I don't understand some of these statistics, but we'll just go with them. A few cooler hands. Don't know that I would consider queens over ace king a cooler, but all right. Caleb was a big winner at the end of the night, followed by my kicker and Lane. Andy all had good nights. Clay 802. Bobo left with nothing. Nick 306. Had only 3 players in the green tonight. Caleb, Andy, and Lane. Mike barely lost. Nick barely lost. And my kicker lost a little bit. Clay lost a little. And then Bobo and Black Magic were down quite a bit tonight. Well, we talked about it earlier. We hope you'll join us back on Saturday. Saturday is going to be the first tournament of our Road to Vegas $10,000 main seed event. Saturday at 3 p.m., our cash players are going to play off for a $10,000 seat to the main event with a $1,000 cash with that. Hope to probably be on the air around 6 o'clock or so that day. And we're going to do it again the following weekend on the 14th, where the tournament players are going to play off. Want to thank our sponsors again tonight. Custom Wood Board, Shane Rotterman, 972-467-8680. What a beautiful piece of work that is. Can you imagine giving that to your father for Father's Day? What a gift. 972-467-8680. Shane Rotterman, Custom Wood Boards. Or give it to your mom. Nice cutting board. Or give it to your favorite major fan there. Major League Baseball or football. And then also want to thank our other sponsor, Picasso's Photography Studios. Give Christopher Hasso a call, 940-447-2578, or email him at jasocr2199@yahoo.com. Picasso's Photography Studios, Christopher Hasso, 940-447-2578. Get those photographs done now. Great time after graduation to get them done. Want to say follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and here come our tournaments too. Remind you of those. $500 lunchtime free roll every day here at Poker House Fort Worth. Zero gets you in. 35 for 35, $25 rebuys and add-ons at the break every day, 12 p.m. Poker House Fort Worth, right here in Burleson. $3,000 guarantees now on the weekend bomb pot tournaments. Sunday at 5, Friday at 6:30. Again, it's a free roll. Zero gets you in. 10 for 10, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys and add-ons at the break. Our new Monday tournament is the Dallas Straddle free roll. 1,000 guaranteed. $0 gets you in. 10 for 10, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys and add-ons at the break. If you like straight up Texas Hold'em and no funny games, Tuesday night's the night for you. $1,000 guaranteed, no limit Hold'em. Tuesdays at 6:30. $0 gets you in. 10 for 10, 35 for 35, $25 add-ons and rebuys. $50 add-ons at the break and $75. And then our other $1,500 bomb pot tournament on Wednesday nights at 6:30. $0 gets you in. 10 for 10, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys and add-ons at the break. Thursday night, if you like straight up Texas Hold'em again, is our $1,500 guaranteed free roll tournament. Thursdays at 6:30. $0 gets you in. 10 for 10, 35 for 35, add-ons at the break, and $25 rebuys if you need them. And our big new Saturday tournament, 3 p.m., $5,000 guaranteed free roll with a bomb pot. That's not going to happen this Saturday or next Saturday because we are doing the Road to Vegas, but it'll be back on the 21st of June. Again, want to thank everybody for tuning in. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't know, is that Twitch? YouTube, and Poker Atlas. Maybe Facebook. I already said Facebook, but hey, it's been a great night, fun night, and we're hoping to get the streaming part fixed as soon as we can. Hope to see you Saturday for the big Road to Vegas Part 1. Tune in probably around 6 o'clock that night and see somebody win $10,000. But for now, hopefully you'll see me on that final table winning the $10,000. But I'm going to say good night tonight. Patty Mac coming to you live from Poker House Fort Worth. Good night from Caleb's live stream. See ya.